Ever wonder how your device talks to the internet? Without a special translator chip called a NIC or network interface card, your device is totally silent and can't join the network.
Look inside. A NIC can be wired with an Ethernet plug, wireless with Wi-Fi antennas, or a hybrid with both. It gives your computer its very own digital address to send and receive data.
When you plug multiple devices into a hub, they all link together in one home or school to create a LAN, or local area network.
Inside this LAN, the hub isn't very smart. When one computer sends a message, the hub shouts it to every single device connected to it.
Can two computers send messages through a hub at the exact same time? Nope. A hub acts like a narrow single-lane bridge. Only one data packet can travel at a time. If two devices transmit at the exact same millisecond, their data crashes into a collision. Both computers stop, wait for a random timer, and try sending again. Remember how a hub shouts your message to everyone? A switch is much smarter. It remembers every device's MAC address and delivers data directly to the recipient. Because a switch creates private lanes, multiple computers can send and receive data at the exact same time, with zero collisions. This makes your network super fast and secure. So what does a switch look like? On the outside, it looks like a long metal box, packed with lots and lots of Ethernet ports, sometimes 8, 24, or even 48 of them. Unlike a repeater that only has 2 ports, a switch has enough ports to plug in all the computers, TVs, and consoles in a room, making it the perfect smart center for your local network. If you connect too many computers to a hub, the shouting causes too many data collisions. To fix this, we use a bridge to divide a large network into 2 smaller, quieter sections. A bridge acts like a smart security guard. It reads the MAC address on the data. If the message belongs on its own side, the bridge blocks it. If it belongs on the other side, the bridge lets it cross. When data travels over long cables, the electrical signal slowly fades away, just like a voice fading to a whisper. This signal is called attenuation. A repeater cleans up the weak signal and boosts it back to 100% strength. Fun fact, a hub is actually just a multi-port repeater that boosts signals to many devices at once. So what does a repeater actually look like? It's a very simple little box with its own power supply and exactly 2 ports, one for data to enter and one for data to leave. A true repeater only ever has 2 ports to boost a signal down a long line. If you add more than 2 ports to a repeater, well, you've just built a hub. What does a router look like? In real life, it's a sleek box with antennas sticking up, blinking indicator lights, and special colored ports on the back to connect to the internet. Here's a big difference. A bridge can only link 2 network segments together, but a router can connect 3, 4, or even thousands of different networks all at the same time. Because a router connects so many networks, it reads global IP addresses like a GPS to choose the absolute best path for your data. Like TCP/IP used by your home Wi-Fi and the internet, a router simply directs the message along the highway without translating it. But what if 2 devices speak completely different digital languages? A gateway translates the message so incompatible systems can understand each other.
Gateways are everywhere. They connect low-power smart light bulbs to your phone and even translate digital internet calls so they can ring on old landline phones.
To get the internet, you have to connect to an internet service provider, ISP, but the thick cables buried outside your house carry signals differently than your computer does. That's why you need a modem. Modem is short for modulator-demodulator. It takes your computer's blocky digital data and reshapes or modulates it into smooth analog waves. A router decides where your data goes, but the modem actually converts it so it can leave the house. Today, many companies combine them into one single box.